guys, yo, it's Emmers. Hi Charm, come join me in my video. She's so mad at me. Hey guys, so I'm back with a new video. So today I'm filming another story time. I did like a poll on Twitter to see which videos you wanted me to post, and a lot of you guys said story times. So as you can tell with the title of this video, it's not clickbait. It's like true. I did go kayaking and I did go tubing once. But oh my god, like this story is the reason why I don't do it anymore. So before I get started to the story, I just wanted to mention some products. So I wanted to mention that Tula is a skincare product collection that reached out to me to sponsor them in this video. So although I have not tried any of their products, I have looked and researched and read everything, and I really just wanted to share with you their stuff because I think I'm gonna buy something soon. Tula is a skincare products line. The founder of this, like one of the founders of this company, is the co-founder of Bobbi Brown Cosmetics. All the products used are natural, so it's very like good for your skin. All Tula products are vegan and cruelty free. It also repairs your skin from damage and leaves you feeling very refreshed and gives lots of nutrients to your skin. The benefits of Tula is that it reduces wrinkles, helps with stress, helps even out the tone and texture of your face, gives you pH balance and hydration, and it decreases the inflammation and redness in your face. I'm going to leave you a link down below that will take you directly to my page, tulatrial.com. What? No. Tula Trial? Trytula.com/beautybyemily. This is going to get you 20% off plus free shipping because it'll give you a coupon code which is HELLO20. So anyway, all the coupon code and information will be down below. I'm gonna go ahead and get started to the story because that's all I really have to say. Okay, so if you know me, you know that like I'm not a very naturey person. Like I spend most of my time inside. I just have bad experience with nature. But whenever I was really little was when I went tubing. So I was about 7 years old. So my mom is like, hey, we should go tubing. I live in South Carolina if you don't know that. And so North Carolina is not that long of a drive for me. So we were gonna go to some place in North Carolina on like a weekend. So we decided to go to this place. I was only 7. I'd never like done any of this, and I didn't even know like what tubing was. Like I was still kind of like, this place was supposed to be super nice, and it was like service was really good. We got there and like it was about like a 2-hour drive. So we got there and I'm pretty sure it was like 4. So if you haven't been tubing before, then you don't really know that usually it's in like a place where there's like land around you. So you're like in this little like stream type thing, and there's like trees and like bushes around you. So I was obsessed with this Barbie doll. Like I took it with me everywhere because if you guys don't remember the show, what's it called? My Babysitter's a Vampire or something like that. One of the characters' names was Erica, and she was like my favorite person ever. And I don't know if they have dolls now, like they might, but this was before they came out with like dolls or anything for it. So I had a Barbie doll that I dressed up as like this girl from Vampy. I remember like I wanted to take her with me, and my mom was like, yeah, that's good because like, you know, it's just gonna be like tubing, it's gonna be chill. So we get down to the dock and I'm like scared. Had like my dad like help me on, and he was like behind me holding onto my tube. We were going down and it started becoming like fast. Like it wasn't as chill as I thought, and I was like, maybe this is just supposed to be like this. Like, I mean, it's not gonna be like you're literally floating, like you're supposed to be moving. And then I heard some girl say like, this, like I've done this before and it's not this fast. And so I'm like scared because I have no idea how tubing is supposed to be. Then like a couple more minutes we see like ahead of us like a ton of like rapids, like rocks, and like it's just insane. And usually this is not supposed to happen when you're tubing. Like there could be a little bit of rough patches and like little hills and some rapids, but this was like scary. I heard some girl like with her kids, and they were talking about like the dam because there's a dam there obviously. I literally heard her say they let the dam out, that's why it's so rough. And I'm like, boy, I was like, what even is this? Like I didn't even know like what it was, like what the difference between like a beaver dam and like an actual like man-made dam is. Like, so I find out like my dad, he's like, oh yeah, like I think they said they were supposed to like let the dam out and stuff, and I was like, are you kidding me? You literally kept this from me so I wouldn't freak out about it being rough. And he's like, oh, it'll be fine. We'll just get through this. We'll go through the side. Whatever. And of course my priority is my Barbie doll. Like I don't even care about my tube. anything. Get to like this rapids part, and like I dropped my Barbie doll in the water because like you didn't see that coming. Like, you know that was gonna happen. I'm, like crying, like I'm literally bawling because I like dropped my Barbie doll in the water, and she was like my favorite thing ever. Like that would be me if I like dropped my phone in the water, you know? Like that was like how I felt. Like that's how bad it was for me. There are so many rocks, and so I get stuck on a rock. Like I literally start like bawling, screaming, like I'm stuck on, like I'm literally stuck on a rock, and my dad gets me off of the rock, but like whenever he does it, I'm like flipping over, like I'm literally about to go under the water. And I remember I fell out of my tube because I was like literally flipping. So my mom was like yelling at me for my tube floating away, and so I'm like, oh my god, like what do I do? I'm just like crying and stuff. Get my tube back, and like I just start like swimming out of the rapids. I'm like going down, and I heard some girl scream, and I'm like, boy, there was a water snake in the water. What? I'm like crying, no, get me out of this water. Like I'm literally screaming, get me out of here. But we keep going. We run into another rapid, we run into a couple, and we get through them, right? We're literally about to get off. I get stuck, like there's trees, right? So I get stuck between a rock and like a bunch of trees. There's a ton of gnats and like bugs stuck like on the side, and like I was like screaming for like my parents, and I didn't know what to do because I was literally stuck in like a tree. Like I was like in all the greenery and stuff. I was stuck, like I said, in between this, and I was still in the water, so I let go of my tube, and like my tube is like dying. It's just like leaving me, like running away from me because it's so sick of me. I'm so terrified I'm gonna get scratches from this thorn bush. My dad had to get rid of his tube, and like my mom and my sister like run away from us because we're always problem people. They took our tubes with them because they couldn't stop, like they were still going, but my dad was like trying to help me out. Right then I was like, I'm never doing this again. Like this was literally what, like I'm pretty sure this is not tubing. Finally we're like behind my mom. Anyway, we went back and I was fine. I got over it. So that's pretty much the end of the tubing part. I'm gonna move on to the kayaking part. My mom has like a best friend that lives a couple hours away from us, and she like went to college with her, like grew up with her, so we've like I've known her since I was little. I like knew their kids, like I grew up with her and her kids. If you're watching this right now, hey guys, I know you probably are. So I'm gonna change their names because I don't know if they want to be in here. I had 3 daughters, but I only went with 2 of them, and it was me and my sister. So like they live in this neighborhood where they have like a river or whatever it was, like a stream. I don't even freaking know the difference. They have like a little kayaking place. We're gonna call the oldest one Elizabeth. The middle child, which is basically like the other person that was there, her name is gonna be Madison. So we get our own kayaks. It starts out so chill, and I'm having so much fun, and we're just like, yes, kayaking. I was just like so scared of my past like tubing experience. We run into one rapid, and it looks pretty calm, like it looks easy to get through. So we get through it. Like, we're not like really near the end, like we still have a little bit to go, but it's not as far as like, we weren't in the middle, but we weren't at the very end, like, you know what I mean? So we run into another rapid, and this one looks like a lot like worse. Like we're floating up the rapid that's going down, so we're like going backwards basically. And normally it would be easier to get through a rapid if we weren't going in the opposite direction. So we get through it. I'm like stuck in the middle, like I'm literally like about to get to the top, and I'm about to get through it, and then I just like I give up. Me and my sister were like weak, and like I said, they've already done this before, so they were probably judging us hardcore for not knowing how to get up a rapid. So my sister kind of gets stuck in this little like way, like the little where the trees are, and I'm kind of floating that way too. And then whenever I give up, I just give up, and I'm like floating that way towards the trees, and I'm like, maybe this is good, that way I can get out and just carry my kayak and just like walk up the rapids, you know? Oh my god, there were so many like mosquitoes and like gnats and just flies everywhere around me. Like you're literally being swarmed. I was just like, can we just turn around, like just go back this way and just get out, because I don't want to get through this. So we're literally thinking that we're gonna turn around. Then the most terrifying thing ever happens to me. Literally a huge spider, like not even kidding, this big, like it just drops from a tree, and like it's on my freaking kayak. Like it's got this huge yellow spot, and it's just like huge, and I'm like, oh my god, like I'm done. I literally leave. I'm like, not today, Satan, not today. I'm still in my kayak, and I'm like up against like the very back of it, like scrunched up in a ball, like get the spider off of me. So then I feel so bad because the girls were like ahead of us already, so they had to turn around for me because I was screaming. My sister already got out of her kayak and she was just like swimming, like she was just done, and the water's so cold, like it was freezing. So Madison is super nice, comes over and like gets her little paddle thing and just like whacks the spider off and back into the water. So we do end up getting out of the tree, like somehow got my dad to come down and like get our kayaks. We had to wait there for a while, but we did get everything fixed. Yeah, I guess that's the end of the story. So it might have been a little confusing with like how I said the story, but I don't even know if there was like a climax. So yeah, that's it for my story. If you enjoyed, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. I love you so much. Bye.